From the kickoff of his campaign,
yes, unity over division,
to the start of his presidency,
my whole soul is in this, bringing America together.
Joe Biden's cast himself as a voice of unity.
I'll work with Democrats and Republicans.
But 100 days in, the president's signature accomplishment is the only COVID relief bill that attracted no Republican votes. The GOP slamming him for executive orders they say cater to the Democratic base.
We came here to Georgia, a state President Biden flipped blue for the first time in decades by the narrowest of margins. Do the voters here think President Biden's fulfilling his promise to unite Americans?
We met Democrat Shauna Swearington, who's been furloughed as a restaurant server for more than a year, while also supporting her 73-year-old mom.
What was the low point like for you during this pandemic?
I was just sitting there with all of my bills laid out in front of me and trying to figure out how I'm going to pay all of this, how I'm going to get through this.
What does that moment feel like when $1,400 shows up in your checking account?
Woohoo! Yes, I can do something with this. This is tangible.
Republicans opposed the $2 trillion Democratic plan, saying too much of the spending was unrelated to the pandemic. But Swearington credits the president for signing it.
It wasn't just a party that needed that relief. Every American needed that relief.
But what are Republicans saying about the president's performance? Real estate broker Rena Marie Moore is an immigrant and Trump supporter.
Do you feel that he's reached out to Trump voters like you?
No, not quite. We do want to see the success of President Biden, but we're already seeing a crisis on the border. We're already looking at inflation when it comes to our gas prices, and it's off-putting because it's just 100 days, and we're like, well, where is the direction of the country going?
How's President Biden doing?
He's not doing as good as the weather in North Georgia, let's put it like that.
Drew Eccles is a fifth-generation farmer who voted for Trump but has been impressed with President Biden on the pandemic.
There's a lot more confidence out there in vaccines and the direction we're headed with COVID.
Still, he says bipartisanship will be critical.
Can President Biden be successful if he doesn't bring Republicans in?
If he's not bringing Republicans to the table, it's going to be an uphill battle.
Hopes for unity in a still divided America. Peter Alexander, NBC News, Atlanta.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.